marks the hilula of a famous Tunisian rabbi. His name is Rav Eliyahu David Mazuz. Zecher Tzadik Lebracha. He was born in English year 1906 and passed away in 1983. He was approximately about 77 years of age at the time he passed away. Now, he was a great rabbi, came from great rabbinic auspices. His father's name was Rab Moshe Zaken Mazuz, and his mother's name was Rabbanit Mazala Mazuz, respectively. Born in Jerba, the island of Jerba in Tunisia, which, let's say, was a main capital center with regards to Torah and Jewish life in that stage in time in the country of Tunisia, which very much was a prime place in the northern African vicinities, let's just say, in of itself. Kamot, the year 1910, very sadly, I think it's reported that his mother passed away and he was only 4 years of age. Now, he would learn under the knees, let's just say, of a famous Rabbi Machluf Idan, with regards to Torah at a younger age. I think will help take care of him with regards to yeshiva perspective also. And he would also study in the Or Torah Yeshiva of Rab Chaim Hori. Rab Chaim Hori came from the, let's just say, was part of one of the main rabbis in the rabbinic dynasty of the Hori family, respectively, and probably arguably one of the most well-known Tunisian rabbis, especially in the 1900s, respectively. Now, it's actually interesting. I think Kamut, year 1923, at that stage in time, he would have been about 17 years of age. He would actually come, I believe, to become rabbi of a kihila already at that point. He had have some role to serve in a specific city in of itself. I think in that specific vicinity. I'm not sure the exact city, but he would have a position over there. Then 1930, once again, another position would be taken on. He would serve, I think, in a city to become a city rabbi and head of shochetz over there, respectively. This was in the year 1930. I have to just confirm the name of the city itself. I think it was Kodesh Safax. I think that was the name of the city. This was in the time period of 1930, respectively. At that point in time, he would have been about 24 years old. Safax, that's a place we haven't actually spoken much about before inside the series, but it's good to hear about different places in those vicinities. And he would also be a head within regards to kosher slaughter, kosher shechting in of itself, within regards to laws of how to shecht animals, within regards to checking which animals are kosher and how to precisely make sure they'll be koshered in a specific way. And the animal will be, let's just say, shechted in the correct way. Then in 1932, he'd once again move places, I believe, to different vicinities, take on other, let's say, important roles. I think he would take on governmental exams at that point in time and would receive a certification, I believe, as a rabbinic scribe within regards to various different matters, especially within regards to the laws of the Kiddushin, and so on and so forth. He would be ordained by the rabbinate by the great rabbis of Tunisia, including the famous Rabbi Moshe Shatrug, who we've spoken about on various occasions before. He, at that point in time, Rav Shatrug was, I believe, the chief rabbi of Tunisia. And another great rabbi he would receive an ordination from was Rav David Katorza, who I believe would also spend a period of time as the chief rabbi of Tunisia. Now, it's actually interesting. When he would actually travel and embark on a journey to Eretz Yisrael, I think that would be in the year 1957. That point in time, he would be about 51 years of age. I think he would once again show his rabbinic brilliance and prove himself as a great rabbi over there. And he would enter 1957. That was the time period when there was a huge amount of movement from the Tunisian Jewry to come to Eretz Yisrael. And he would, I think, work in the kashrut department, let's just say, in the city of Haifa. He would serve over there, and he would serve and do various different religious services in that specific city in of itself. And I think in various other neighborhoods, including the Neve, Ramot Ramaz neighborhoods in of itself. He was very, very reported over to be very humble and loved people in of itself. He liked to bring about achdut, unity, and let's just say among all the different denominations of Am Yisrael, like unity, harmonious in of itself. They gave over grandiose sermons during his time and various different Torah teachings that would make a huge impression upon the people listening to it and the general public, let's just say, in of itself. And very, very interesting. And Torah, the Yirat Shamayim in of itself, was second to none. It was absolutely, and it really affected for the better the community of Haifa. Haifa, remember at that point in time, was a growing Jewish community in the Mazuz, and now there's flourishing healers. It's reported over. I believe him and his wife would have 8 children, it's reported over, which really much would be imbued with in regards to Yirat Hashem, let's just say a love for the land of Israel and a love for Torah in of itself. And he would work very, very much for the Sibur, the congregation. Now, it's actually interesting. I think this Torah study, remember Tunisia at that point in time was a brilliant time period in Tunisia itself within regards to Torah flourishing, and they very much brought that on also in the land of Israel when they came in their waves in regards to yeshivot and Torah study and Torah classes. It really was absolutely great level. Now, I believe 3 years before he passed away, reports over he suffered from various different, from illness, and would still continue and pursue his studies inside yeshiva despite the health problems he suffered, unfortunately. Now, he passed away on the 2nd of Nisan in English year 1983. We're talking about 42 years ago. It's his Hilula over here on the 2nd of Nisan. Don't forget to light candles in his memory. He left a few Torah colossal works, including the writing, the Ben Yechaved Ab, which was a great book with in regards to gathering different Torah teachings in itself. And I think that was actually printed in Sfax, the place where he would serve as rabbi. And that was especially one of the, let's just say, one of the great Torah colossal works that would actually leave us. Now, please don't forget to light candles in memory. Friends, we're a community here. We're learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. Now, if you're related to any of these great rabbis we happen to be speaking about, please send me an email. I would love to hear more. We're a community here. We learn about the great Oriental rabbis of yesteryear. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If anyone's interested in watching any of these videos, share these videos to other people that are interested. Also, I wish you blessings from Israel. I wish you all a good evening here from the city of Bet Shemesh here in Israel. So take care, everyone, and be well.